Oh man, finally able to work out now. I'm in the gym. Um, First time really in a long time for my injury. Um, Basically, I just gotta ease up my my injury, which I believe my doctor messed up on my foot. My foot don't really bend, so like I can't run. So now it's like just walking, and when I walk, my foot just sit like this, and I try to like it don't just do this and come up like normal, just like this. So it makes it impossible for me to run. So I just gotta work out prior to doing cardio so I can have that sweat and just keep pushing. And at the time it's cold outside, so the beauty of it is that how can I say that they're not gonna go ahead and put the AC on, so it's gonna be hot and I'm doing some sweating. Think about getting the ball head. So basically, I just gotta push, get rid of the man boobs, the fat. Get back to fasting. I know it's my people, Now since I'm leaving the house and everything, today when I'm getting something for myself, some bananas and stuff, smoothie, almost $20 worth of stuff that I didn't even really need, and it just I needed that for just that jump starter, that spark. Like now, for example, I see my people telling me about, oh, they want to leave early, they probably want to go to McDonald's or something. You just see, just basically, just agenda. But that's why I say, like, for example, she messed that up when she got, like, I did a video earlier about smoothies. For some reason, I probably was emotionally manipulated for under some type of impression that she was going to give me a smoothie, and she didn't. And I spent like $8.50 on a smoothie. So that had opened my eyes up to where it's not like I'm on game. No matter what type of distractions around me, I just gotta peep out game and see how their first date in the gym. I'm already seeing some feminizing stuff for like you to see excessive gay men around me when I'm lifting on weights. Then when you get the cardio, it's like they want to just put you onto the cardio part. Then when you in the weights area, they want to put a bunch of gay men around you. And what it's just sad because how many gay men out here. I'd rather die than be gay. If you had to reincarnate, feel that same way in next lifetime, next. Eventually, you're gonna be rewarded. So I'm starting to sweat, so that's good. Just gotta keep on pushing, And nothing wrong with being gay, but when they using every time you turn, they're trying to drive your eyes towards these men, doing unnecessary talking and stuff like that. And every time you look over, your eye pushing over, and then you seeing the gay dude all tied up. And that just, it's like, you see why I feel this way about street niggas. He look like a street punk, so I really don't care if people watch this and want to feel some way. Oh, you don't know. Oh no, I do know. You just went weak. And this is the side effect of what happens when you're trying to feminize a straight man's mind. And but he's strong-minded. They say, it shouldn't bother you. But the thing about it is you put strategic planning into doing what you did. You put strategic planning, and I just realized that it was around the weights. If I were to look around me, we got two females, only females in the gym doing cardio, and that's what they want. They want you just to go ahead and do cardio and not to get buff. So me, I'ma still push it, even though that they will still do it. Use that at sea. I was so busy in observation mode I didn't think to use that towards the weights. So that's what I gotta do. Even though they'll emotion manipulate me, just not to get mad. I just gotta get mad. They look at you like you're a fag, you know, tell them to his face. He say something, it's I'm ready to jab a nigga too, but hopefully my own fatigue though. So I gotta put a nigga in the headlock or something. Pop a nigga neck or something. So, so basically, you know, that's just what it is. But I just gotta keep on pushing. That's all. So I'm just like, just me thinking about it, just me moving from a different part of the gym and then seeing the total difference, you know, and you realize that they already told you they didn't want you all cocky buff, but now you see what they had in plan, and so you walk in, dude already looking in your eyes, like, and they believe since he has muscles, you're supposed to be afraid. Why would I be afraid of a weak-minded ass nigga? Never be afraid of a weak-minded ass nigga, man. Never be afraid. No matter how many tattoos he got, nigga, you gay, you know. And gay is a weakness. It's to the point to where you need a whole government to try to entitle you. Black nigga, just by having this skin, you in power, you know. So when they say shake your warrior, and the only reason why I'm saying that because people should not try to feminize me to nobody, you know, to nobody. And then you got a side effect of it. Then they'll say, well, you're gonna be how can I say, a reflection from what you're saying. I'm like, nigga, I'm going through the reflection. That's the whole part. It's like this. It's like this. They will want to erase my memory and do the same thing, but do it with a different smile. That's it. That's it. Like, all their games has been played. Only thing they will do, get somebody to blurt out, get somebody to do this, and guess what? I want them to do that. You know why? It keeps me on game. It keeps me from getting comfortable and falling for their ultimate plan. Eat. You gotta think. Let them go ahead and do something. That's what it keeps me on game. At the time, I need this right now. I probably ate this whole week. This is what, and you know, start over tomorrow. You know, tomorrow will be a test. Even though she might not even do it, but tomorrow will be a test. McDonald's in the morning, but you might hash brown or something. Sausage biscuit, but y'all don't want to eat no meat, so think about it, you feel me? Egg muffin or something. But the thing about it is that you and you realize that before I really should have got in the gym, I should have spent like 1 or 2 days doing what I normally would do, drink some tea and fast. You know, I realized I haven't drunk no tea today, or probably yesterday. That's really my fault, you know, for just being so distracted with self, you know. So busy distracted, and that's rare. This case, what happened, is real rare because I choose not to drink the tea due to the fact I wound up switching up and thinking about something else, like, oh, I had some type of other snack or something, and they used it and had maximized it to where it's like it became a blind spot. And also my grandmother moving the tea over, but I still noticed the tea, but I didn't have no obsession for the tea. For example, I ain't started drinking coffee because I wanted to drink coffee. I just ain't wanted to drink the tea, and basically that's what happened. It's not rocket science. It's not rocket science. They only can mess with what you put there. You know, that's why they say you think of bad things reflect. But when you battle karma so much, you start seeing how karma reacts. But they gotta erase your memories. No, see, karma handle you straight up. Karma don't have to erase your memories, so now it's mad. So by they gotta erase your memory. Basically, it shows weakness. It shows that we gotta do this and do this um well we gotta do this in order to get the advantage on you. That was pathetic. No matter the people who get their memory erased, the ones who are afraid, the ones who's unfocused. I mean, like, I want to say get their memory. The ones who panic behind it. And at the same time, I'm looking. That was a force because I'm freestyling. They forced the words in my head through this little mind control equipment. When I said that, because it didn't make no sense. Anybody could get targeted and get their memory start being erased in order to control your mind. But the ones who it actually plays an effect on is weak-minded people who sit here and so unfocused that they go crazy, and then they just start breaking down. And the only reason why it's sad to say weak-minded, because that's the only name for it, you know. Not just, and then they want to put in secret society. It's like, oh, that's what it is. Oh, it's hard. It's this and that. They want to soften the blow, you know. But people who even secret societies will say it's weak-minded, but they will do whatever they can, have sex with whoever they can, have sex with any animal they can in order to avoid getting into this position. So, I mean, I can understand it big time, but honestly, for me, it's just that I pretty much want to do this video. I just want to come up here and get a feel for the gym. And like I said, my first day in here, they had attacked me aggressive. But even though it can get aggressive, they had already understand, they had exposed their foundation at other gyms I've been to. But this one, they just had exposed their main objective with the feminization parts of just like having men bend over and you turn your head and they'll push your eyes over, and then you can feel it. You can feel them trying to push your mind over, and then you get over to cardio. Now it's like, it's just the agenda. It's the agenda. Just go in here, do some cardio. Don't worry about the weights. Fuck that. I'm still going there for weights. And then I'm still going, thing about it is that I'm going to use that aggression. See, they have flaws in their plan. It's like they want to use emotional manipulation and hope that you just get mad and leave the gym. Man, fuck that. Them niggas weak, man. Because you know what? If you been through what I've been through, and you in the gym at the bottom, then you ain't shit. Like, then you ain't shit. It's like you sitting around here in the gym all fematized out. Come on, bro. You at the bottom, man. And like, I'm supposed to feel you. I'm like, come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. I can't believe that shit, man. I can't believe that you're better than me because you're on the other side. But you down here at the bottom, I can see it in you. Nothing but a little street hood rat. Street hood rat who looking for a come up. Then you want to make a come up off a real nigga. And you want to pretend like you're a real nigga. And then it's like, see, by me being in this handicapped position, they really, I don't know, for some reason, they under the illusion that I'm just afraid of some thug niggas. I don't know where that came from at all. Anytime I was afraid of something, I was under some type of emotional manipulation. That's it. And emotional manipulation made me think about the situation, and then I had avoided it. But come on, bro, coach, and the nigga go play hard saying, yeah, I'll do it, man. Based on the fact that you put, based off a setup, based on niggas surrounding you, and then like, nigga, you ain't hard, you pussy. And guess what? If they get out of my head, I'm gonna say that if I get from under this mind control program, I will be a ghost. And then they bodies just show up, appearing randomly across the city in awkward positions. No homo, but awkward positions. And that's what it is. That's what it is. That's just what it is. But I need to vent like this, especially while I'm working out. shit. You know why? Because the fact is, it keeps me going. It keeps me motivated. Now it's like, I feel like I just want to record now. Well, I go ahead and lift her weights. You know, because when I think about it, I'm focusing on myself. Instead of me just focusing around me trying to learn the environment, or I'm trying to catch the environment, I'm seeing people around me and they're just pushing your eyes towards, pushing your eyes to men that you could see that's gay, and then they looking back at you and shit. Like you're supposed to go crazy and they understand you got cameras around you. I'm like, shit, fuck it. Like, shit, along if I'm on my headphones, I can say whatever I want to say, and then let them know it's coming towards them. And what they gonna do? Keep on walking out, showing their ass. You a whore, man. You a hoe, man. Bitch ass nigga. I ain't gonna call you no whore. Cause if you was a whore, you would have had more money in your pocket and being down at the bottom, right? But at the same time, nigga say I can't knock the hustle. But when your hustle knocking over another nigga, of course a nigga will go knock you because you knocked somebody else. That's called karma, man. The goal is to stay low and get dope. That's one thing I was told before in the hood about a real street nigga who was grinding before I know really what grinding was. And now I'm seeing all these niggas getting money and being live, getting money and staying high. Oh. They stay low and get low. These niggas get high and make money, man. And then have this illusion as if they're tougher than the next man. Me, I stayed to myself until the point to where they put me on blast. Like, what I mean is that it's like they had to attack me in order to bring this side out of me. I buried this side in my teenage years, my early 20s. I buried this side. I used to be a rebellious teen, but after just witnessing what some of my friends had went through for his losses and stuff, it humbled me down, it humbled me down. But I did not know the game would change as much. Because I was out the game, and the game changed. What I mean is that the illusion, I never really been through that little Jezebel thing, I had a girl, she ain't warm me, she said some disrespectful stuff. Leave me alone, you curse out, she curse you out. And that's it, And then it be all anger. You see them later, it's like, nah, I didn't even mean that, That's basically, how it was. Now it's like, it's all a cover up now. Everybody putting on a red dress. Every woman, man doing it too now. Putting on a red dress, and I'm manipulating the masses. Manipulating the masses if they're somebody else of the light, and you realize they're just still in your life. Then when you put them on blast, they go ahead, and then if you go about your business, they gonna follow you and set you up. All because you didn't want that individual in your life. And me personally, I just gotta keep moving. And I hate disrespecting people. I hate going at the gay community because of this shit, bruh. I wasn't beefing with no gay people. Now the gay people started with me. So now it's like, I gotta come at you. And now it's like, I learned that. Since they want to force people into homosexuality, I got annihilated. Like, I realized why they say in the end, God ain't like gay people is because the fact is, it's like a virus, a disease to where you want to infect everybody around you. And now it's like, I can't deal with that. I can't let that happen no more, bro. You forcing men into homosexuality. And now you saying, if I go ahead and get past this, or you gonna have to kill me, because why? I have earned the right to talk. I think that's what killed me. If you ain't gonna kill me, man, get the fuck out of my way. And there's nothing but niggas at the bottom. I'm trying to attack the top. These same ass, nobody ass niggas at the bottom gonna hold you down who you trying to free up. So trust me, when the nigga get on top, the same bottom niggas will be straight I don't even want to even say the word, I can't even find the words, man. Somebody who would want to help somebody get fucked over and then say, oh, and that's how it is. But I'm on a global scale now. I'm on everybody. Like, I want to help everybody and get rid of this evil bullshit, this insidious bullshit. And the only thing they could do is put gay people in front of me. My grandma act out, have people sit there and just go, ooh, it loses the shit around you and everything, man. You got negative influences around you. It's like I see that. I just hate to where when I'm in learning mode, I start seeing that feminizing stuff when I'm in learning mode. See, when you go into learning mode, it's like you're a Terminator and you scanning the environment. So I'm scanning the environment. I noticed that God was just constantly, like just pushing my eyes towards, some man, and the man just looking back at me. So I let you know, agenda. He recognized as soon as he first came in the gym. Somebody came in the gym, the corner of my eye. I turned my head, his eyes right in my eyes. Nah, man, that's some homo stuff. Like, and the whole part about it, you didn't even speak. You didn't even learn this. Not saying I'm looking for you to speak, but that's how I am. I'm looking up. I come in the gym all cool and shit. If I catch eye contact, it's like, and keep on moving. It's not like, oh yeah, what's happening? Nah, bro, it's like if I catch eye contact, cause that's weird. Like, what's up? I ain't trying to talk. I ain't trying to do nothing like that. Hey, it's just weird. It's just weird. Oh, I have some echoing going on. It's just weird, man. But what I can do now, since I get the ventilation out, talk more about health, some positive stuff. Like eating healthy and staying on track. Just come in here and just sweat, man. I mean, they could brush the star on me every day, or it will be hard now. I'm like, it will always be hard. But then about it is you had exposed your main card that actually will get a person fired up. Or what? We'll put a man ass in the face. Ain't nothing new. One thing about it was that my first day really here. Bam! The first day. So if you on me like that, then fuck, I'm gonna be on you like that. And I told you what I'm gonna do by you even Buster scolding me that, we go make a half every day, and I'm gonna talk about your ass every fucking day. Guess what? I'm gonna keep pushing while I talk about your ass. Then we'll just be at each other next, except for you will be having people show their ass. I'll be sitting here laughing at their ass, so that's what it is. Yeah. Well, shit. They show ass, I'm ass. That's all it is. And then guess what? We both here just sitting here with a stupid old fight looking like Ryan on set. I'm gonna say fight, y'all. That's funny, man. Like Ryan set. And that's just what it is. Oh, set. We're a homo booty snatch. Oh man, I'm good, man. Cause every day, it shakes off me every day. It's just that. And that's why I make it every day. Every day it shakes off me. Every day it shakes off me. I mean, it's more like crossing your heart automatically, and it just go. And that's it, Like it can never steal my light. And your light can only dim if you don't control. Like for example, if I sit here and trying to stay focused, and they keep pushing my mind, of course I'm gonna be angry. Understand this. They gonna see, they told you to act like Jesus in the Bible, and you realize Jesus was just Jesus' story was modified to a nice person. But the story before Jesus came, he was an asshole. He was a flying dick, you know. You know. So now it's like that's why they had chose men. This is why they had told the men, well, society, to stop cursing, stop saying fuck, stop saying shit. You know, they tell the society to stop talking like that, and the reason why it's softening them up. That's why it's unacceptable in a lot of places. Like, who would name them curse words? Society named those curse words because of the aggression. Now, I can sit here and say iCloud is a curse word because of the meaning of iCloud. Says how was, well, I'm not gonna say the meaning, but how it's used. People be like, no, that's not a curse word. But if you say fuck, it's a curse word. And picture this. Because the reason why you say it out of aggressive. Like if I say iCloud, oh, it's not a curse word because how like I sit here and say, I just iCloud you, nigga, you know, and you know, it's acceptable because iCloud means something else, but you know, they put something on the word fuck, shit, all that, and now it's curse words. So anywhere aggressive, they will turn, like the stuff you need to say that they tell you to stay away from and be like Jesus. Don't be aggressive, be nice to control your mind. I've been through that phase, man. That's what I say, man. It's like, me personally, man, I just gotta stay strong, man. What I mean stay strong, it's not about how I'm talking, how I'm acting. It just means like, just staying positive. For example, it's not nothing to sit up here, get depressed, and eat, and just feel lonely, feel isolated, feel all type of ways. That ain't nothing to do. Just give in to that sensation. That's it. Well, that emotion of feeling that way is not hard to feel that way. That's why it's a choice. That's why you gotta break emotional attachments from things. For example, materialistic things, you gotta break attachments from. I mean, it sucks that if they take something from you, but and also that, for example, like I said before, I had a fire on, and my people went in and stole my paperwork for my fire on. Yeah, that's messed up, but that just showed me fear. It's fear. It's like, don't cry over it, because for one, you already made your mind up. You wasn't going to get the gun. You just wanted access to it. The gun was going to stay in the orange lockup, and they could check and read that I'm telling the truth. All that about it was that, if I ever wanted it, I'll go ahead and get it. That's all. But they know I didn't want to hurt myself like that, or actually, you know, hurt somebody physically. Everything I'm talking about doing is actually spiritually. So I really don't care about how they feel about me physically, because physically, that's how so many people lose their power, and that's how come their frequency go down. None of them have the authority to kill physically, not even the police, and that's why they lose melanin. They steal the melanin and they lose it. And that's why you see soulless whiteys. I gotta say whiteys because these niggas white, bro. Like behind me, these niggas that white. Just around the cars, you know, just everywhere I go, I can't even think of the last time I seen a black. No matter of fact, I seen out of the times I've been outside for the past few weeks, I've seen like 3 black officers and like so many white ones. It's like state police, it's like state troopers on, you know, PD from what I'm saying. And I'm like, and I'm noticing that you want to use them trying to start fearing me. I'm not afraid of the police. I understand they wrote, but when you understand a badge, it's just a license to kill, give to them unspiritual lawful. It's like, oh, these people are really gonna be tormented in the days. There's no forgiveness for what they done, and they understand. They understand that. So I say, you do you. Just don't cry later, you know. Like for me, it's like I'm not crying. I'm bitten, because when you got something going on to you every day, I know for a fact a lot of these people can't handle. I know a lot of them can handle due to the fact is that they told to handle it bad. They told, what I mean is that they get positive knowledge about it, or we could do this, we could do this, we could do this. But what they're saying is, there's a way how you to do it. Because you gotta do it in a way of not leaving evidence. And the thing about it is that they will always scare you about that. And that's when you see that they don't have to do nothing. Don't have to do nothing but just scare you, and people just give in. They said, oh, the push strong. Their force is not stronger than your force. It's because you wasn't told about your force. I wasn't trained on my force. I like to have fun in my head, in my own zone. I be in my zone. Like everybody claims that they be in their own zone. You be in your bag. Now it's like when you get tested and they come in your bag, you whoop their ass. You feel me? So they gotta start playing erase your memory, emotional manipulation. It's pathetic. That means they can't beat you. That means that they gotta sit there and put you through hell and back because you strong. And then they go blame it on, oh, because he's saying this, because he's saying that's bullshit. What happened is they already doing things and they trying to find excuse. You push a person even on a job. You got somebody trying to feminize him on a job. You got somebody trying to feminize him at the gym. You got somebody trying to feminize him in the home. So going through that every day, of course you go act an ass, you know, especially if you don't know about this program. If you don't know about this situation, you will be on the end of feeling rebellious. Because why am I in this position if it wasn't set up and you know it's a setup? You know it's wrong, but you said, okay, we gotta hold him because, oh, he's powerful. So now we want to control him. So now you can't control me, and now all you did was anger me and basically put the whole world at risk because I'm gonna be unleashed. I don't need to be released. And all the thing they're gonna do is just foster school me, threaten me, saying, okay, whether we don't release you, then I'ma still evolve. I'm still gonna get that spiritual glow in the physical because it was prophesied to me. It has nothing to do with them. They know what it is. They're just more. They just want to keep you doubtful. If you had to keep me doubtful, instead of just saying one time, we go see, and leave it alone. No, you gotta keep talking about it. Let me know. See, my beliefs got me strong. And guess what? I got a contingency plan for that. That body is you gotta keep pushing when you in this position. Don't let them sit there and keep you down. See, I'm not down. I get upset. But you forced to get upset. There's anybody who sit here and said you can't get upset, that's the ones who get mind control. That's the ones who get mind control because you can get upset. It's what you do when you upset. Because when you upset and you conscious, you're gonna see them react, trying to get you pushed more and more. And you learn from that situation and you think about it on the expansion level, saying, oh, so you could do this and do this and do this and do this. And what you're doing is you're preparing your mind for when it happens, you could just shake it off. Laugh it off at them like, wow. And then they gotta go ahead and get more handlers that you gotta put in a body bag. said Ace Hood, shoot Ace Hood on some body bag. So you gotta do things like that, man. But I'm not the bad guy. But since they advertise me the bad guy, I'm gonna autograph the artwork and be the bad guy. You know, so shit, that's what it is. So, but I know karma on my side, so being bad guy pretty good, karma on your side. But I'm not in with all that homo stuff, raping, molestation stuff. I'm totally against all of that. Against all of that, and that what makes me a unique bad guy. See, people think evil is bad. People think good is good. Where it is, it's just a spiritual path. And you got doors on the spiritual path. If you take the wrong door, you're gonna wind up doing something that push you back, and that's called evil. You take the right door, it'll be considered as good. You on the right path. That's all it is. And then if you still evil, you open up another door. It's a good path. I mean, a good door. You on a good path. So then in the end, there's a lever scale on these doors you went to. And understand though, once you go through some of these doors, you know, come back. So, basically, that's like the thing with good and evil. They have put a title on it. It's like, it's a fact where you had to have your pineal gland squeeze and you just take away from everything. Sometimes losing everything, sometimes it's the best thing for you because you're able to see what you couldn't see. And that's why they said you couldn't see. Like, everybody know about it. You didn't see what you had until it's gone. I see that, but I know what I had. But the thing about it was, my level of conscious in that area wasn't higher enough to see from a higher angle. It's okay looking from a sky view. Well, it's good looking from a top of a Superdome look compared to, well, I'm saying a sky view compared to the top of a dome look, you know, and you can see like your awareness just wasn't expanded in the area. You know that you got some nice stuff, but you didn't understand about the people around you because they're putting on an act. You didn't understand that, like, if somebody take this from you, you will act an ass. You know that if you break it, you lose it, you can only be mad at yourself. I can understand that. But when somebody else do it, you just like, are you serious? You put your hard work and money in, and this person don't have nothing, can't even give you a decent apology. Just some bull crap, right? So it just messes with your head, you know? Messes with your head. And for example, like I looked around, like one of the guys that used to traumatize my mind when to come stand on side, me look in the mirror like he was supposed to shake me off. I turn around this way, they trying to give me the force, trying to look at his ass. But see, when you look, they want your eyes zoom on one area. So now I'm just seeing my mind go adjust to the level of frequency that they're doing, because they're doing it more aggressively to where instead of me focus on, see, now I see how they did it. By me thinking about it, see, sometimes it just be lazy. See, by me thinking about hitting, like, just by thinking about looking at his face, and this is how come I was able to beat it when it first started. It was just to pay attention to just the head, the face, just nod, keep going. But I see they blindsided that. So when you blindsided, you looking, your mind just open. Then they take your eyes, use a force to put it down, all because they got you not fighting. So now since that you know, now I can feel they trying to erase that, suppress that in my memories. So now I gotta focus on it in order to just program it back. But now, like I said, you can see what they're doing. The thing about it is that because you know what they're doing, it makes them weak. It makes them weak to me because you have to do that. They're trying to get me distracted in order to get me bothered. So it's not like I'm doing it on my own based on just like, oh, you telling me to do something. No, it's like you holding me down and you want to just, don't hold me down. I mean, people are like, oh, but that's mind control. No, that's not mind control. That's not mind control. That's mind aggravation. That's mind frustration. You're trying to control my mind. Now, this is how come I'm saying people give in. People are weak. That's what I'm saying. Because it was made for them to be weak. Because if you go sit here and say that, oh, well, you see what they're doing, they're holding your certain thoughts down, and then when you look, they change, they have replaced you looking at them in the eyes towards trying to look down, and they gonna sit here and use eyes to look at some private areas, right? And also, when you do look at them, they look back at you to get you to avoid looking at them face to face. That's why you gotta come with aggression. That's why they always I'm saying they use it, I feel it, they're using emotional manipulation to get you all high, all nervous, but so far I'm handling it. I'm using anger, but that was a conscious on how you use the anger, and also in the situation. So now I'm seeing that I should use anger more forcefully when I am paying attention and doing the right thing, because now I'm just seeing how it's like it's a script they're running that's sent to your brain, and then somebody's on the other end on the controlling every part of that script. And one of the things is that they get you look at a certain part, they get you to focus on it, then they use emotional manipulation. That's three things they're doing: looking, focusing. Cause see, you can look and just do this, but you're not focused. So now you can look, focus, and then use emotional manipulation. So, for example, when I saw them in the face, I feel like they want to install fear. For what? Because the thing about it is, because since you don't have fear, right? If you don't have fear, you gotta question yourself. Why am I fearing? And then you see an agenda. By me just fitting out, that's when I start thinking about the situation. Like, and the goal is just to stay focused. But like I said, he was blindsided to me by I'm in a certain area where it's blind. I don't know the dude standing behind me directly, but I turned around and called it in an unfavorable position. So that's what just how this mind control stuff is, man. They use this mind control equipment, and if they can't control you, they frustrate you. Because, for example, I have seen people stop talking on TV interviews. I have seen people completely just stop, can't fight. That's mind control. But you're talking about the people you can't mind control, you wanna harass them when you shouldn't harass. And now it just makes you sound bad, because at the same time, they're weak. Because by me going through it, my imagination, see, your imagination can beat them. And understand is that I notice my people ain't have no imagination. But the thing about it is that I just hate that you want to be aggressive to your brethren. I never was really aggressive to my brethren until this stuff happened. Unless you did me something wrong, and that's the rules of life. But also you turn the other cheek. But if they mess with you, you gotta give them hell back. So that's the rules was with Jesus. See, that's what they were saying. See, the government knew. So the government said, we gotta wait till you do a crime in order to give you evil. So the government, see, it's on the government level. When you think about it, I mean, the government knows about it, the rules. And that's why they set the laws. But they set you up for you to cheat. I mean, for them to cheat you by getting you to violate the rules of the spiritual law. Well, technically, you don't really violate the spiritual law unless you murder, rape, do stuff like that, right? And like selling weed has nothing to do with spiritual law. It's just that if you tell somebody some bad stuff, yeah, that kind of does, just because you harming. But if you genuinely ain't know, just repent, man, change your mind, check and see that person okay, and trying to make amends. You can't make amends, then it's like, hey, they become evil for attacking you. then you in the right. It's just the rules of life, you know. For example, like that's why I can survive. Anybody could survive because they are attacking you. So if you feel some type of way about them, you okay. It's just the fact of what you're trying to give the evil. See me, I'm venting myself. Who listening to me? Nobody. But no, they gonna advertise it. They gonna sit here and do evil things to me. Hack your phone, hack this, and advertise it. Then that's basically give me the authority to say and do whatever the hell I want to do, knowing that I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm saying how I feel. That's just what it is. Everybody say how they feel. No such thing as no damn white supremacy when it comes down to the mind. White supremacy is a scary. I mean, I just say most people who has white power are fearful. They're very fearful beings. And that once white power be removed, they have nothing but fear. And black people been stripped of black power for a while, man. And we sit out here hustling, moving. They got white supremacy and still fearful. That's why they say the middle class there to keep the money going for the high class, but the high class feel being middle class. The middle class feel being low class, so they all just put a system of fear. Once you get rid of that fear, none of that stuff matters. The white supremacy, black power, you basically just see people violating the rules and coming together and try to do right, but forced to do wrong due to the fact of the systems. But that's just true in a way, because if you're being evil, if evil being done to you, it's to a point to where if you just turn the other cheek and it continue, then you can attack them. The only thing about it is that by the government being on level of surveillance, you get caught or somebody snitch. So that's basically what it is. That's why they say snitches get snitches, right? Me personally, man, it's like me with all this how can I say, me with all this anger around me, it ranges from being put in a situation where I'm trying to be told what to do based on the fact is that they're trying to make you a slave based off you ain't do anything wrong. And the people who should be slaving in this program are out there free. So now you gotta become a bigger bad guy than them. They want you to be humble, be nice, or you can't do that. Nigga, y'all sound stupid. The people who not being nice, the people who not being humble, want to tell you be humble. That sounds like the same old thing the government doing with the Bible, with religion. That's all it is, just manipulation game. Or be nice, be loved, be kind. And I'm being loved, being kind. Then boom, you set me up and say, you in a talking program. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Nah, man, fuck that. I'ma do what I'ma do it how I wanna do. And then you always hear somebody, a pastor will say, see you doing it your way and it's not working. You realize something. It's not working because you don't have the knowledge or the awareness, which that kind of range around the same thing, but it's basically knowledge. Or you missing things like you'll look bad, like when you finally got the knowledge, you smoke so much to where everything just like it's obvious, you know, like you that stereotype that people are against what the government advertised about you. And that's why before I became, smoking weed and everything, I already had developed a look. But also I tried to keep my look based on the fact is that I'm trying to keep up with myself, like hygiene wise, just hygiene wise, and niggas my lip don't go all burnt up and everything, just obvious smoking, and that plays a big part when you go on an interview because people look for that. So, but also your level of knowledge is going to help you speak, think, and learn, and then you gotta bring your uniqueness. I learned that as a teenager. You gotta bring your own uniqueness, make yourself unique, make yourself wanted, and that's what I did, and I had achieved so much. It's just that when people feel that, they own you based on the fact that you with them, shit go wrong, bro. It goes bad because, like I said, somebody thought they owned me because if they asked me to do something for them, I'll do it. That didn't mean you own me. That means that a person has some type of connection, some type of emotional attachment. But now you want to get with the owner situation. Now it's like when a person figure it out, you go run and hide behind some bitch ass niggas, including family, fathers, friends, niggas, whoever. That's basically what I'm dealing with. All because the fact is that, and then they will sit here and say, oh, you wasn't like this. Of course, because I was doing the spiritual laws. Or why the girl messed up you, or you was too nice because you ain't know the dark side of the game. And plus, it was mad kept away from you. People will sit here and say, oh, well, but you was with her. Nigga, that's why it's called game. That's why it's called game, and that's why it's called distractions. You got work, you got school, you got gym, you got distractions at work. You have things at work that get you mind boggled to where it's like you take home with you, especially if you have a career. Oh, I gotta have this project done. You do those type of projects. I have a project done to present, to have done for this type of user, and it's like that's how it is when you're a contractor. So now you blind to it because this person is thinking about setting you up, but you're so busy worrying about your own life, your own responsibilities, that you're not even paying attention, even know. See, I didn't know what to look for, and by me not knowing what to look for, she was able to get the one up on me, a huge one up, use me for everything I had, and basically send people after me. Send the people after me based on lies. And then go, plot on me. They gonna say, oh, you gonna leave me. Oh, you gonna leave me? Yes, you are an ungrateful motherfucker. And now you just see that it's not no karma for me. It's really karma for this individual, because if you got a lie to put a person in a position, then you ain't shit. Excuse the language. And all my language from cursing through the video. Like, you doing wrong, but you want to report somebody else doing wrong because you want to get a benefit of it. And then being in this mind control things that they know it's a mind control situation, so they wanna install some women in your life and then get you to like her. Come on, man. And then you realize the woman coming around you when you're in the most vulnerable position. And now it's like, I noticed that I'm trying to see how long I was in this, because they were using psychology on me by sitting there on having a damn girl. See, this is how they had me. They had me to the point to where it's like they had a bunch of psychology tactics on me. The girl stealing from me, taking my stuff, and me not knowing, using emotional manipulation to get her to come back, to take her back. I'm not noticing this. but at the same time, it's on her because it's in me. I was still asleep. Due to the fact that she put things in my food, now I felt unwanted. Every woman that I try to talk to, bitches ain't want me. And I'm still feel the same way about them hoes. I don't give a fuck about your pussy. You got a nice booty. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care. Like, nigga, I could go to the spiritual and do whatever the fuck I want to do. Or will keep you in your body. I'm not lust driven. I understand that jacking off had nothing to do with you. Could do nothing to you physically. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. And also, man, it's like, they brought the score to me not to say something about things that I wanted to say about that. But yeah, but like, jacking off don't hurt you. They told you that so that you could go out here, mess with these women. Guess what? You have a baby. Shit, jacking off save me from having kids. Save me from having kids. Shit. I got sexually frustrated for I beat my meat, nigga owe me money. Shit, like it, right? Dave Chappelle style, right? I mean, Dave Chappelle verse. Well, it was Chappelle show, man, and that's what it is, man. For real, it's like the women will sit here and laugh at you. Hey, women, you would get off too. Oh, I get it. Guess what? Now your ass just now you just expose your whole ass. And that's just what it is, man. It's like, and then now it's like you, like, once you understand that it's a setup, like I'm all for women messing with themselves in order to avoid these toxic ass men. And once you realize that, and then once you up your awareness and your level of consciousness, you start seeing the same thing. Muscle head, muscle head, muscle head, muscle head, muscle head. Why you need this person? Oh, for money and sex. For money and sex. Now you in this game of distraction with the battle of the sexes, and now it's like you know, it's like it just your mind all distracted that you're not seeing other things that's in front of you that could put you to that golden ratio, put you on that golden path, that yellow brick road like Dorothy. You ain't see Dorothy worrying about some nigga. Dorothy was sitting there trying to help people. Keep going. But still be on game, but you don't gotta use game. That's what it's like. I know how to use game. You recognize game, and then you see the level of game. You see what they're trying to use the game for on you. Is you trying to use it for evil? Or is you really trying to get to know a person? But how do you know that unless you go ahead and go out with them? For me, I can just see it on the spot. It's in body language, it's in tone, and only thing I can really come up with it is when Erica from The Enemy Within. Girl named Erica, something, and she was just reading people on the spot, and it wasn't behind their material things. For me, it was their emotion. I look in their pineal gland. I could tell they ain't all that knowledgeful. I could tell they don't got no type of imagination. I could see women who been through a lot and they tough. When I mean tough, nigga, you ain't coming here with no money, no long day. Nigga, keep moving, nigga. If you don't got that muscle ratio, keep moving, nigga. I see that. And I'm like, it don't intimidate me. It's how I'm by. Nice to meet you. Hey, I like your workout. Damn, you fine. Peace out. That's just what it is, man. Like, shit, I love women. I look at women, I'll be happy. But you know, it's like, it just became, women became a car show, man. You look on Instagram pimping. Instagram really pimping out the women, man. So, well, that's it, bro. I'm about to wrap up the video. An hour video. At the end of the hour on the treadmill, you know. So, that's basically, you know, what it is, you know. So, All right, man. So I just gotta stay positive and do more positive videos, you know. And that's basically the goal of everything, you know.